Acharya Padamadatye Padam Shishya Swamedhaya Padam Sabrahmacharibhyo Padam Kala Kramena Cha. My humble regards for the organizers for calling me in this wonderful occasion to be with you. My heartful thanks to all on the dais and off the dais. The secret of organization includes two components. One is a personal component. If I don't feel developing myself, I don't need any gathering. Whatsoever the gathering be, I must be fulfilling my end. So what I quoted in the beginning, it's a very small snippet from a lot of wisdom things.
Will we continue?
So the first thing is, learn 1/4 from your teacher. Learn 1/4 by your own intelligence. Learn the other 1/4 from your co-workers and co-friends. And the rest 1/4 is only learned by a timeline of experience. We include everything. We don't leave and say, I have learned everything. We give a space. We accumulate friends. We develop our own intelligence. We develop respect for the predecessors. This is the life of learning for individual in a community. Now what the community comes, there comes another intelligence. It is said, as it is already mentioned by many here, so wonderful statement is, it is said in our Shastras, Sangham Shakti Kalu Yuge. In this specific time, there is not a singular hero who will make things happen. It's the Sangha, it's the community, it's the unison of things, unison of the variations which make things. Nowadays, we always listen to the interdisciplinary approach. It's not a single discipline which rules, which gives things. It cannot happen. So, despite being different birds, different flocks, we come together. And that only makes a big bouquet. Bouquet cannot be made by one singular flower. Third, the secret of good organization. Swami Vivekananda says, whosoever have this quality, no force on earth or above or below can prevent them from success. 3 things he says. These are the jewels we should never forget. First is having faith in the goodness of others. Think, we believe in badness of others. He's so bad. How many badness is there? Just the opposite. Believing in the goodness of others. Can you find out goodness? If you don't, you are failing. Swami Vivekananda says, even the worst criminal have some good quality which is better than you. This is called real human appreciation. Second, still more difficult, but very easy in one way. Absence of jealousy. See, we hit the internal things which cannot be seen from outside. Absence of jealousy. Swamiji says, if jealousy is there, even the grandest grace from the God comes and goes back. It cannot enter. Second point. Third point. Help them who wants to do good to others. You may not help others, but help them who wants to do good to others. You can help them. That much you can do. These 3 things. And the most wonderful part which India has always given to the world. Study the history. Ancient most civilization of the globe, we can trace back in the history, maybe Roman, Greek, 3000, 4000. That's all. You track back the wisdom they have. You see to your home. Even the days of Ramachandra, it is getting traced back at least no less than 14,000 years. We had always given wisdom. And the Swami Vivekananda says, the wisdom is like a dewdrop of the night which makes the best of the roses bloom in the night. This is India. Always the grandest contributors to the world wisdom and other things. Next point for organization. Swami Vivekananda says, it is the last and greed for the power and the leadership. The greatest of the ships have got drowned in the ocean of lives. Sirdar to Sardar, who can give his head, he is Sardar. Third point. The more we believe, that is the secret what India has given to everybody, the whole world. That is not race, not jati, not even dharma, not even prosperity, not even fight. These are all the offshoots of one central idea. You know what it is? If you see Kurukshetra, fighting is going on, animosity, terrible, they're dying. But after the time, you're supposed to fight when it is dusk. You see, all the enemy opposite sides are going to the camp of others to heal them. How are you? You're fine? You are my brother, but I am fighting. I have all love and respect for you. How? What type of fighting? No animosity? What type of fighting you are doing? Dharma kshetra kurukshetra, just says, starts Gita. Dharma kshetra kurukshetra. It's for the ideal. Now, who upholds the ideal with all love? And then we fight. That is the potential divinity of everybody. Never ever miss this point. Everybody is equally divine. There is no divinity problem or sharing or comparison or less and more. Equally divine. How? There are 50 waves in an ocean, all are different shapes and sizes. They think I'm big, I'm small, etc. They compare, they look at it, they talk to each other. But before they were born and after they go back to the ocean, they were always oceans only. Even the going back of the wave thinks I'm dying. You never die. You were the ocean. While you were a wave, you were ocean. You were gone, you were ocean. We are all divine. We never go back. We never get lost. This single concept makes every human being a worshipable, unique body of the God Himself. This is the very secret thing we call open secret. Dharma is not a mystery, something happens in heaven. No, it's an open secret. It is in front of you. That is a secret. Because we don't see. The greatest of the Godheads who have come to India, Swami Vivekananda says, I am ready to take 1,000 births to help one single man. This is India. And I am so happy because this ideal of serving others have gathered so many good. They are all good souls, Whatever. We celebrate our service. That's another good thing. Not only we serve with a disdained face and with trauma and, labor. No. We serve with glee and choice. We celebrate it. That is called the active goodness. You should be actively good. Not only I'm a goody boy, I could have been no. There are components which are perturbing, which are not good. But the group of good people can do miracles in the world. That is the divine force. We don't see divinity. We think divinity in the Shiva's temple or something else. Swamiji says, who is worshipping in the temple, the Shiva, or who is decorating his body with all ashes and things like a cheetah. The person who is serving that poor in the street is serving Shiva much higher way than all other who are serving Shiva in temples. Swamiji says, the world is so terribly miserable. If you can make one person happy really in one day, that is all worth living. Rest are rubbish. The more you grow in age, you will understand this. Definitely we understand. In the back of our mind, we understand it. And Swamiji says, if you serve meaningfully, that is a very important point. If you serve meaningfully, keeping this mind in your mind, suppose you are serving, oh wonderful man, oh that is a poor guy, it's good, compassion, nice. Now suppose you can elevate it. It's not a story. It has been told for 1,000 years. If you think, suppose Manthanji, he serves like his Nanak has come in this form. He could have come. How will he serve? There will be so much joy, so much happy serving. It will be a worship, not serving. That's why Shiva Jnane Jiva Seva, that is the truth of human nature. This is the truth. And whether you do it consciously or unconsciously, you will be taken to that same divine awakening. That is Ishvara. Divine awakening. I will finally I will say one quote of Swamiji. How we really feel Ishvara. People think so many things. We shroud with all non-essential components. He says, come out of your closet. Go to an open field. See, we have Himalayan Shastras of extreme intellectual, emotional, spiritual jewels. You cannot even imagine. Even if you bring nuclear scientists, if you read our Nyaya, you'll head to the real. We have such a tremendous intricacy in it. But he's telling completely different way. Come out of your closet, go to the field, and open your arms and try to embrace the whole universe in love. Then he says, if you have ever thought that you want to do this, if you ever felt that you want to do this, you actually have felt God. This is what God is. And what will happen if we become God conscious? That is another wonder. You see, Swamiji says, whosoever is highly frightened by the idea of God and universality, if a teacher, he will become a marvelous teacher. He need not become some president of a, need not. If he's a laborer, he will be a tremendously exemplary laborer. If he's a doctor, he will be an exemplary doctor. All the things will shine. The secret of shine is this. Not changing of vocation, occupations and all, no. We shine by our own thing. And that's what is necessary. All the work is worship. Not this work is worship, that is not. All are flowers. It may be a small flower, it may be a big flower. all can bloom to the fullest extent. That is the flower can give. So that is the diversity, and that is the proper nourishment of the diversity to its fullest. We never cut short things. We never disdain somebody. We never compare somebody. We never distribute jealousy. We give a garden where all can bloom with wonderful glory. A rose can become the best rose. It can smile the best. It can never become a marigold. Marigold can become wonderful marigold. That is like every human being's prospect and manifestation. And regarding friendship, the last beauty of celebrating goodness, Swamiji says, wonderful words. He says, who stays with you in your celebrations, in your sufferings, and up to your crematorium, he is a friend. None else. Second point, do you think it's a joke? He says, do you think it's a joke? Then he says, in the value of its faithfulness, there lies the secret of concentration. See, interdisciplinary. This concentration is a line of yoga. This is a humanitarian aspect. How? These are parallel. In the secret of faithfulness lies the secret of concentration. If you are a real friend, you will get liberation by friendship alone. Then he says, he need not go for any worship. So our India is a divine land. Any effort done sincerely will lead you to divinity. Ekam sat viparaha bahudha vadanti. So bahudha, we say in different ways, but never forget all the ways can be divinized. If we think it, it's divine. Thank you.